And you're very welcome back here to Dunamore Ashburn for the second semi-final in the Glen Dimplex All-Ireland Premier Junior Camogie Championship. Already victorious are Tipperary. They'll be in Croke Park on the 6th of August. Who will be joining them? Will it be Armagh? Will it be Clare? Well, over the next hour and a half, I'm sure we will find out. Man in the middle for this encounter is Bernard Heaney. He hadn't have to travel too far. He's here from the county of Meath. He'll be helped up by Enda Loughnane, Shane Foley and Ronan Carroll is the fourth official. Armagh, of course, coming into this game on the back of big wins all through their group, beating Mayo, Limerick and Offaly. So they're definitely the team to stop. And, the experience, it starts with Kiri Devlin in a goal, of course. The goalkeeper has experienced many a big day. Nicola Woods also a standout player. The captain, Michelle McGuigan, will lead from the edge of the D, along with the scoring exploits of Emer Smith. Of course, former Cork legend Jennifer Curry, as she now is the captain of this team. And Rachel Murray will also be one that will be chipping in. So Armagh will line out with Kiri Devlin in goal. It's Shidna Woods, Tiernan Maguire and Nicola Woods then will be the full back line. Katie Cumiskey, Michelle McGuigan, the captain, and Aisling Harvey is in the left half back position. Centre field, Gemma McGann and Leanne Donnelly. Then the half forward line made up of Emer Smith, Creena Doyle and Ellie McKee, and the full forward line made up of Sinead Quinn, Jennifer Curry and Rachel Murray. That's the Armagh team that will line out as selected in the programme. Clare make one change. They bring in number 17 Rebecca Crowe. She was supposed to be ruled out with a shoulder injury, but she seems to have proved her fitness, and the Rouen player will take in place of Rachel Kelly. But they will also, of course, have some big performances from the likes of Sarah Loughnane, Olivia Doyle and Michelle McMahon as well. Laura McMahon, of course, Michelle's sister, will lead from the centre back position. But Clare then lining out as follows with Lauren Solon, the goalkeeper, in goal, well known for long puckouts and also apparently a good player of golf as well. She, the Whitegate player, she'll be in the middle of the goals for Clare here this afternoon. Coming in then wearing the number 17 is Rebecca Crowe. Fine cornerback. She is expected in to be in here fully fit and raring to go here again. Caoimhe Lally from Newmarket on Fergus. Apparently works in the Woodstock Hotel, or parents' business in Ennis. Never seems to have a trouble getting off for training, so she will be full back here today, leading the needful. And Sinead Hoggle, you might recognise the name Sinead. She, of course, is the sister of Aaron, the referee, who, of course, has played and lined up with some big games in Camogie over the last couple of years. And you might have seen Sinead standing beside the uprights. Well, this time she's out on the field of play. The half-back line then will be made up of Ellen Casey and Laura McMahon, both of them from Newmarket on Fergus. Of course, Laura's mum, Veronica, won an All-Ireland medal for Clare, and her dad, Shawnee, is a former inter-county hurling referee. Sinead O'Keefe of Kilmaley then is a dual player, able to run all day, and we'll expect to see a lot of that from the left half-back position. Niamh Mulqueen and Grace Carmody, they will be the ones in the middle of the field. Grace, of course, has her dad as the manager here, and her older sister Caoimhe is on the senior panel, and we expect Grace to have a big encounter on the scoreboard as well. Leisha O'Donnell, she will be wearing the number 10 shirt. She was the player of the match in the Division 3B League final. Michelle McMahon, new to the panel this year, was at number 11. And then Jennifer Daly from the famous Daly family in Scarf Gunlow. Of course, she has triplet sisters, and two of them, Susan and Linda, are on the senior camogie panel, but Jennifer is here herself today. Caoimhe Cahill will wear the number 13 shirt. She also played with the Clare Ladies minor panel. And Sarah Loughnane, Olivia Phelan of 6 Mile Bridge are in the other positions in the full forward line. We pause for our On the Veen. So Clare and Armagh about to get underway. Last time I saw these two teams, it was in Connacht Park in Clane 2 years ago when Armagh came out on top. I went on, of course, to the All-Ireland final, where unfortunately they lost out and have done the last 2 years. So they have 2 wins of the K Mills Cup in 93 and 2020. Of course, that's a great game between themselves and Cavan and the COVID final. But they've lost a number of times, and especially in more recent times, 2016, 21 and 22. So looking to get back there. Of course, no Ciara Donnelly this year. Ciara, I don't know if she's here, but if she's watching, wish her the best of luck. She's expecting baby at the minute. Someone of her capability has meant maybe 1 or 2 others have had to step up here, and you're looking at Emer Smith and Sinead Quinn probably being a few of them. For Clare, of course, beat Louth, Tyrone, Roscommon and Cavan on the way to get into this semi-final. Have lost the finals in 03, 05 and 07. Won in 08 when they beat Offaly. Lost the semi-final to Antrim, of course, last year after 2 periods of extra time in a cracking game in Tullamore. And lost to Armagh in 21. But are the Division 3B winners in the league this year, whereas Armagh lost the Division 3A final to Carlow. So this game could be tight and close. We'll see how it all plays out over the next while. Referee, as we said, is Bernard Heaney, just keeping account of the players. He throws the ball in. Game is on. We're just a minute past 1. And straight away it's Armagh on the attack as they will attack the goals to our left hand side. Looking to get on this ball is Emer Smith. Smith having the early shot, but it looks like it's going to be pulled to the left and wide. So a bit of pressure there from the Clare defence from that ultimate shot. And Emer, who's found the back of the net from the Ballymacnab club, of course, same club as the manager Sean Hughes. Led Ballymacnab to 3 senior camogie titles from 19 to 21. Planes going in overhead into Dublin Airport. It's been quite busy in the skies above us over the last while. Thankfully the skies have opened up a little bit as regards rain and good conditions here at the minute, but throughout the Tipperary and Roscommon game it was disappointing to say the least. Just the conditions to be conducive for good camogie. But it's Clare coming on. That's a lovely take there by Leisha O'Donnell. Went to the clouds there to be able to get it, and referee says that she was being fouled. Sarah Loughnane has a shot at the post anyway, maybe just to get the shoulders pumping. She know the feel of it the next time. Good to see members of the Clare senior panel here in front of us as well, keeping an eye on the compatriots from the junior panel. Don't forget intermediate action on now as well with Derry were leading Kilkenny at half time by 6 points to 5. Meath and Westmeath get underway at 3 o'clock, those games in Semple Stadium, and then the senior semi-finals from UPMC Nolan Park are available on RT2 and the RT player from 3:30. So early chance for Clare here then to settle the nerves. And the shot is put in and to the right and wide, and that is a missed opportunity from Sarah Loughnane, especially as she had actually pointed the ball in play. So 2 wides apiece, 2 minutes gone, no score in this All-Ireland semi-final. Ball taken there by Katie Comiskey. On into the corner it goes, looking for a bit of a run there. Inside from Jennifer Curry to Rachel Murray. Rachel has 16 points in this year's championship, playing the ball across field now, looking for Sinead Quinn, who's 13 white flags. Plays that ball in, but a little bit of a block on it there from a Clare hurl, and it's going to be a 45. So a little bit of a tentative start by both teams. First game was entertaining enough. I know the score doesn't do maybe Roscommon justice. They were right in that game with 10 minutes to go. Fortuitous enough goal for Tipperary. Made it 110 to 8, and then they just built on that to finish up 10 points winners in the end. So the free for Rachel Murray then. Or the 45, I should say. And she puts that up and over the bar, says the umpire. So the first point goes to Armagh in this second semi-final, who will be playing Tip in Croke Park on the 6th of August. Good poke out. And a fine by Lauren Solan straight to Leisha O'Donnell. O'Donnell, ball eventually gets across here to midfielder Niamh Mulqueen. trying to get this ball moving, but it's ball breaks on the top of the Dean. It's Grace Carmody. There's a player inside for Clare. There's actually a 3-on-2 situation, but Armagh have done the needful there, loaded it up on the half-back line to be able to win that ball back, but Clare have done it down this end. A bit of a loose pass, but it still might work out for Clare, though, to drive forward with Ellen Casey, Newmarket and Fergus player, dropping it down into the corner. Clare looking to recycle the ball around and keep possession, but that ball seems to be a bit slippy, as I can imagine the ground is, with the rain and mist that was falling in the first game. Trying to get on it there, Michelle McMahon. Lost from her hand though, and down on the ground and digging it out there was Tiernan Maguire. And eventually it comes over to this side of the field. Right in front of myself and Danny Turley, who's on camera duty. Looked like a bit of a late one there on Clare number 5, Ellen Casey. The ball is inside now. Clare still coming forward, and that's going to be a free out. And of course, the rule in the Camogie game, it's up to the player coming forward to avoid the defender standing their ground. And that's a free out being given here by Bernard Heaney. Batted down again here by Ellen Casey. She's been in the game a lot here in the last couple of minutes. Blocked down there, Grace Carmody, but it works out for Clare. Back it goes to Ellen Casey. Plays a diagonal ball up into the corner forward position where Bernard Heaney, the referee, says that there was a foul committed there on the Clare number 13, Cueva Cahill. And the Kilmaley player jogs into the edge of the square, where I imagine the free is going to be taken here by Sarah Loughnane. Got 2 goals against Cavan in their 3-14 to 7 points win. Hard to know the barometer of these two sides. There seem to be lots of scores and heavy scores on their side and not conceding a whole lot. So it could be a bit of a chess match, this one, as Loughnane knocks that ball over the bar. Clare on the attack now again, turning over that puck out from Armagh. Leisha O'Donnell got it in, but it's Maguire that bats it out to the middle. She had it in her hand. Katie Comiskey left it behind, but she does get it going at the second time of asking, and it's going to be helped out by Gemma McCann. She's looking for a bit of movement from Rachel Murray. Got the opening score of the game from a 45. She's been held up there though by Rebecca Crowe, but she gets it the second time, coming in along the line. Spots the player over here is Emer Smith. Smith knows how to get goals. The referee and the linesman though, or the umpire, have gesticulated that the ball was wide before Murray played it across. Emer Smith coming into this game 3-6. But they've scored huge tallies against Mayo, Limerick and Offaly. Armagh have only conceded 113 in their 3 matches. Clare have been as miserly, haven't conceded a goal, and have only conceded 17 points. So 2 defences here. This could be interesting how it plays out. Ashlyn Harvey, the Keady player, comes across on that ball, drops it down towards Sinead Quinn. Good block down though there by the Clare number 7. Sinead O'Keefe, dual player of course, knocking it down the wing, and going to be taken on here by Jennifer Daly. Jennifer of Scariff have gone low, knocking this ball in and up and over the bar. Clare crowd appreciative of that effort there by Jennifer Daly. We're seeing Jennifer a few years ago, of course, in the coverage of the club championship with Scariff have gone low. At that stage was coming on in matches maybe with Scariff, and their triplet sisters were the ones that were lining up, but she's obviously matured into a fine player in her own right as Armagh come down the other end of the field, and with Ellie McKee straight away into her hand. She was in a bit of space from Rachel Murray. She puts that ball over the bar, and that's a good response from Armagh. I suppose this game now could go one or two ways. It could be a right shootout, or it could be a bit of a chess match to see, but 8 minutes gone, 2 points apiece. Puck out to come then from Lauren Solon. Lauren has a good puck out, and very well found and very well caught as well. As Clare on the attack, straightening herself up now and looking to drive on is Michelle McMahon playing that ball in. It wasn't maybe the right ball, I think, and Maguire has cleared it there. Eventually centre back is and captain Michelle McGuigan, which her clearance blocked down is going to be picked up here by Niamh Mulqueen. Plays it into the middle to her midfield partner, Grace Carmody. Carmody taking it on the run. Bit of a slap on the hurl there. She took that shot, but it's gone up and over the bar. She had enough behind her. And Grace Carmody gets a fine point there. 9 minutes gone, and it's now coming tit for tat. 45 by Murray on 3 minutes, and a free from Loughnane on 6. Then it was Jennifer Daly, Ellie McKee, and now Grace Carmody. All coming those 3 points in the last 60 seconds. Over on the far side now, Armagh coming strong run again. Curry looking to give it off with a shot. She's found the back of the net. Jennifer Curry, well, she's lost none of her brilliance. The years might be moving on, but still has it. Numerous All-Irelands with Cork, of course, and All-Stars, and she's found the back of the Clare net. Clare haven't conceded a goal, but they have now in this year's championship. Just now from the brilliance of Jennifer Curry. There was no question she was going to tap that ball over the bar. Drive and run, and went for the top of Solon's net. Clare responding, dropping that in and over the bar. And that's a fine effort from Sarah Loughnane. What did I tell you? This could be a shootout happening here. Coming into this game, the two defences were the ones on top, but at the minute, the forwards are showing away. 1-2 to 4. The goal coming from a spectacular effort from Jennifer Curry. Karina Doyle to take this sideline cut. Knocking a nice ball into the middle, but it's taken there by Niamh Mulqueen, who's again a player that's been a good bit in this game in the early stages. Clearance by Shidna Woods, but blocked down there by the Clare defence, but it's going to be driven on here now by Sinead Quinn. Quinn offloading the pass, tried to find it inside to Karina Doyle, but it's cut off by the Clare defence. Short ball, lovely take there by Grace Carmody. Fouled, says the referee. Advantage being played. Carmody down along the wing. Advantage not accruing, and it's going to be a free in. So Clare bouncing back after conceding that goal, got a point straight away, and hunting now maybe to get a leveller here. And it's Ellen Casey going to take this free here in the Glen Dimplex All-Ireland Premier Junior Championship semi-final. Tipperary already in Croke Park on the 6th of August, as Casey dropping this ball in on the top of the D. Ball breaks, trying to get there is McGuigan. Ball gets away from her. Loughnane in there, trying to make herself a bit of a nuisance. Coming across as well to try and dig it in there, Olivia Phelan. But it's the Armagh defence that have it, but the ball eventually blocked down up in that top corner. Our angle here now, just a little bit hard to see that top corner, but the ball is played in by the Armagh defence. Eventually cleared down along the line here, but it looks like it's too tight to the sideline, and it's going to be sideline ball for Clare. So sideline cut to be taken by Laura McMahon. I have to say, two girls lining out, or even the half-back line for Clare. Very tall girls, going to be hard to get around them. Seem to have a strong central spine as well. With the two McMahons at 6 and 11. This ball goes across. O'Keefe went up there, made a bit of a fly at it and missed. Going to be picked up though by cornerback there, Sinead Hogg. Sister, of course, of Aaron. Ball played inside, loose though, a little bit too tentative, and Emer Smith drives onto it. Here's a shout here from Ellie McKee. Going to have a shot off. That's a hell of an effort. It goes over the bar, and that is a fine effort from Ellie McKee. That's her second point. Just called on that ball there, and was found with a pass by Emer Smith and drove it from distance over the bar. Fine score. Solon out to the middle. Lost there a little bit by Casey, but she's able to recover. Being hassled there by Smith, but she gets the ball off to Sinead O'Keefe, and O'Keefe delivers a diagonal ball across here now that might suit Clare to get driving. Leisha O'Donnell scoops it up to herself and probably played it a little bit too high. The referee says that she was being held up there illegally by Aisling Harvey, and it's going to be a free that Sarah Loughnane will be behind here. Angle is quite tight on the 45 metre line. but she's probably sufficiently enough in from the sideline to be able to aim it at the right hand upright. Very little breeze here, if any. So nothing really the conditions should affect it other than the strike that she gets on it. So Loughnane comes up to this ball, addresses it, and then sends it on its way. Probably pulled it across the goal a little bit. It's dropping. It's gone out to the left and wide. Probably classified as a wide against Sarah. 14 minutes gone. She's at 2 points and 2 wides. 1-3-4. That Jennifer Curry goal, the difference ultimately between these sides. A fine goal that it was indeed. Bit of a fly shot missed there by Leanne Donnelly. Leanne, a veteran of many a campaign, of course, here for Armagh. And looked like she dragged that ball out. Armagh crowd were looking for a free. That looked like a foul there committed on the Armagh half-back, Aisling Harvey, but she makes it to the ball ahead of Leisha O'Donnell. And eventually, referee is given a free to Armagh. Ball breaks there. And the Roscommon girls coming out to sit and watch the second semi-final. Disappointed, obviously, in losing out to Tipperary. Gave Tipperary a fine battle in the test. It was only really in the last 10 minutes that that game was decided. But who will be joining Tipperary then in Croke Park at 12:50 in the Premier Junior Final. That's then the throw-in is on the 6th of August. A quarter of an hour gone, 1-3-4. Ellen Casey from Newmarket and Fergus alongside her clubmate there in the half-back line, dropping this ball in. Ball breaks away from Loughnane though, and there's enough orange and white jerseys there to be able to come out with it. It's good play by the Armagh defence. Finchie Maguire clears it, looking for Donnelly, breaks off of Casey, but Donnelly's able to pick up the break and move it across here now, looking for Jennifer Curry. Last time she got the ball in this position, she found the back of the net. She's still going, Jennifer, looking to play the ball inside now, looking for a turning shot here from Sinead Quinn, dropping it in and dropping it over the bar. And Sinead Quinn has her first score of the afternoon. Jennifer Curry setting it up. Well known, of course, that Jennifer O'Leary as a multiple All-Ireland and All-Star winner with Cork. Got a cracking goal, and that is now the official difference, 1-4-4. 16 and a half gone. It's the Glen Dimplex Premier Junior Camogie Championship semi-final, and Leisha O'Donnell is definitely a standout player here for Clare at the moment. Lovely bit of skill, playing the ball inside. Clare have an overlap here now, need to drive on. The opportunity maybe to accrue here with McMahon. Michelle McMahon having a shot, driving it in and over the bar, and that was all down to the control of Leisha O'Donnell, involving one or two others, but the puck out as well from Solon, and Clare make a count at the other end of the field with a fine score. 17 minutes gone. They're back to within 2, 1-4-5. Puck out to come from Kiri Devlin. Kiri, again, a veteran now of many a campaign for Armagh at this stage, but it's Leisha O'Donnell that's on to the break. Throws a bit of a loose pass back here now towards Casey. Under a little bit of pressure here now. Got to take it away from Smith. Eventually plays a nice little ball back to O'Donnell. O'Donnell, lovely dinky ball up towards McMahon here. McMahon now being chased all the way here by McGuigan. Needs to play the ball inside, looking for a diagonal ball. Looked like the touch there was got by Katie Cummiskey, but she's put her defenders under a bit of pressure. Maguire's got to be strong. She scoops it out here to Leanne Donnelly, and Donnelly looks over her left shoulder and drives it down the field. Underneath it there, oh, what a take there by Sinead Quinn, looking to drive on. Two Clare players around her, loses the ball. The referee says, I'm going to give you the free in. Advantage was accruing, and it should be Rachel Murray to tap this ball over the bar and put it back out to a 3-point game. Every time there's a score one end, there's a score back at the other. Bouncing around here at the minute, Rachel Murray no doubt will put this ball up and over the bar, and she has, adding to her 45 after 3 minutes. Rachel Murray with her second place ball, and the Granmore player makes it a 3-point game again. Puck out over there from Lauren Solon, Whitegate player who's a good golfer as well apparently. Opportunity now to drive in on the far side with Jennifer Daly, and she's still going. Shortens the grip. This will be a fine score. That is a cracking effort. from Clare, all from the puck out again, their last 2 scores. Leisha O'Donnell went up though, but she missed that. Casey trying to get there, but it's going to be driven forward now by Ellie McKee, but it's turned over there by Ellen Casey. Casey looking to drive it into the corner, but the Armagh cornerback, Sheena Woods, is there to be able to send that down the field. If I'm not mistaken, I think Sheena was connected and related to former Uachtaráin of the Camogie Association, Kathleen Woods. Someone might correct me on that if I'm wrong, but I think I saw that somewhere. Decent cut there from that sideline by Laura McMahon. Gets it here towards Michelle. Looking to step inside. Clare have a bit of an overlap here now. Got to make a count if they want to drive forward. Jennifer Daly puts that ball over the bar, and they've got scores on the bounce here now quickly. And now it's a 1-point game. We said Jennifer Daly, Cueva Cahill, apologies. Ball is knocked long now, looking to get on control of it here. Sinead Quinn got the last score for Armagh. She's got the next one as well. At the minute, they just can't deal with that Armagh full forward line. Anytime it gets down there anyway, they're doing the needful, and it's gone out to a 2-point game again, 1-6-7. Driving forward here now from centre back Laura McMahon. Looking for a bit of a run there from Michelle. But referee says that it was a foul on Laura McMahon. Still going back to that Jennifer Daly point, a fine effort individually, taking the puck out and driving forward and then being able to lift it over the bar. 2 fine scores she's got. That brought Clare back to 1 point, but then down at the far end, someone that's doing the needful as well, Sinead Quinn, 2 points in the last few minutes. And she brings it out to a 2-point game again, but free to Clare. Referee decided to play it from where the ball ended up, as there's a late tackle on Laura McMahon, and it's a free for Loughnane to drive it towards that upright, and this time she's got the measure of it. It was a very similar position. She missed one a few minutes back. Well, it dropped short, but this time she got the measure of it. And after 21.5 minutes of this Glendimplex All-Ireland Premier Junior Camogie Championship semi-final, it's Armagh who lead by a point. That Jennifer Curry goal, the difference. Other than that, Clare, I'd say we're probably sneaking the possession stakes, but Armagh driving forward now. Ashlyn Harvey, the Keady player, looking to knock it into their full forward line. But it's Rebecca Crow that went up to try and win that. The referee says pushing the back, free in, and it's a handy one for Rachel Murray. Just looking at it again, maybe get Danny the next time the players up this end to have a look at how far out the field the half back line or half forward line for Armagh are playing in order to create space in front of that full forward line. And I think when you have Sinead Quinn, Jennifer Curry and Rachel Murray in the form that they're in, you're going to be utilising that space. Danny Turley is the man on camera duty here today in Donaghmore Ashbourne. Hopefully you're enjoying the action. Push out with the ruck there. Referee will be interested to see what he's going to do. Yeah, and Donnelly came in to get involved, and I think there was a bit of a loose hand came through the ruck there and just pushed her in the face over. I don't know whether the referee saw that as that, and whether he's going to throw the ball in. Just don't think he saw a foul committed. From our angle, it definitely looked like a foul. But we're not refereeing, I suppose. So 1-7 for Armagh, 8 points for Clare, who will be joining Tipperary in the Premier Junior Final on the 6th of August to play it out for the K Mills Cup. Well, Armagh, if they qualify, it'll be their 4th All-Ireland final in a row, and they've only won one of them. Ball breaks. Looks a bit of a wild pull across Ellie McKee there, but the referee allowed the play to continue, and advantage being played here. And all of a sudden now there's just a little bit of bite coming in. And speak of the devil, I'm just talking about Ciara Donnelly. Was wondering, was she here? She's right down in front of us here, running the line. It's the water. As this ball breaks inside, the Clare defence are in there. The forwards, it's gone out, would you believe, for a 45. There was a chance. I should have said the Armagh defence had been split wide open, and it was Olivia Phelan got a goal against Cavan the last day. You would have banked on her there, I would have thought. And somehow that ball was blocked out by Kiri Devlin for a 45. So Loughnane to make it a 1 point game again from this 45. Driving it towards the uprights, and the umpire's gone for the flag. It's over the bar. 2 45s in this game, and both of them have been pointed. The shootout between Loughnane and Marie is going Loughnane's way. She has 4 points, and Kiri Devlin getting ready to take this. 25 gone, 1-7-9. That Jennifer Curry goal, the one thing that's keeping Armagh in front here. Ball breaks, and it's picked up here by a very impressive player so far, Niamh Mulqueen. It's Olivia Phelan that nearly had that goal chance, but played the ball forward towards Loughnane, but Maguire wins that ball, being helped out there by Ellie McKee. Ellie back helping out her defence, and she's already got 2 points on the board as well. Player that's really in this game a lot is Ellen Casey. Sprays a lovely ball across the field into a bit of space here now for Clare. Leisha O'Donnell playing it back in the diagonal on the edge of the square. Oh, looking to pirouette, lovely around that tackle there. Cueva Cahill looking to get inside. Referee said she was pulled back, and a chance here now for Clare to get level. And they haven't been in this situation since that Jennifer Curry goal, so they really have fought hard to get back on parity. And you would feel Armagh, if they had to take a foul, they had to do that because Cahill was going to get inside. And Loughnane puts that ball over the bar. So it's a draw game, 10 points to 1-7. Armagh maybe just in the last 5-6 minutes, not as fluid as they were in the previous 10 before that. Definitely the Clare number 5 and 6 having big games now. Ellen Casey and Laura McMahon, they're disrupting maybe a little bit of play forward. And it's a Clare ball over on that far side in front of the Clare dugout. Armagh, of course, today, minus the 2 Crilly sisters. I believe they're in Australia at their brother's wedding this week. I don't know if they're watching, but hello to you if you are, early hours and all that. So 1-7 for Armagh, 10 for Clare. As the Katie Kumiski plays this ball downfield. Lovely touch on by Murray there, looking to get away from Rebecca Crowe. And Rebecca just left into her long enough for Murray to buy the free. And a chance for her to put Armagh back in front here. Murray then with this strike. It's up and over the back pot. Yeah, it's over the bar. I think I heard a shout from an Armagh mentor to his defence to stop fouling so that Sarah Loughnane wouldn't be knocking balls over the bar. I think the same could be said down this end. It's a little bit of a shootout now between Loughnane and Murray at the minute. 1-8-10 anyway. Ball into the middle. Ball breaks. Donnelly, don't think she knew a whole lot about that. As the ball flicked back to her. Comiskey down into the corner, looking to get Curry maybe on this ball. Thought she got a little bit of a nudge in the back there from Sinead Hogg, but the ball might break still though, favourably. It's with Emer Smith, going to have a shot off, but it's going to tail out to the right and wide. It's wide there for Armagh's Emer Smith. That's her second wide. Haven't had too many, and I think it's about 3-2 on the wide front. 1-8 to 10 then. Puck out to come from goalkeeper Lauren Solon from the Whitegate Club. Winning that ball very well over there. Tenacious enough from the Armagh captain McGuigan. 1 minute of additional time to be played, so that's about a minute and a half remaining of this first half. Thankfully being played in decent conditions here. No sun to blind you, no rain to be wetting you. But it is turning into a bit of a chess match of sorts. This is free to be taken by Donnelly. Knocking it down towards Jennifer Curry. Then Murray is in there as well, also in there McKee. Ball has been taken away by the Clare defence though. And they have played very, very well here. Going to come forward, bit of a physical encounter there with Rachel Kelly, who's in the game. I don't know if Rachel has come in at some point and we missed it, but she was down to start. Maybe it's someone else in the defence. We might have been given the wrong number that was replaced. Maybe there's a change that's just happened, but Rachel Kelly is in there now at the minute anyway. And she got that ball off, and it's a free for Clare's number 5, who's had a big game. Ellen Casey driving it in. Dangerous ball, falls on the edge of the square. And the Armagh defence were a little bit at 6s and 7s, and eventually went out off an Armagh hurl. And it's going to be another 45 that you'd fancy Loughnane with. And I just see the Clare player going over off on the far side, so just missed that there. So Rachel Kelly is in. And it might be Rebecca Crowe, so it's like for like. I wonder, did Rebecca aggravate that injury? And it's up and over the bar there from Loughnane. And I'd say the referee's going to blow half-time whistle. There you go. Level at the break then, as they were at the start. And it might have toed and froed and went one way, especially for a long time there. Armagh with that goal from Jennifer Curry that came, an expertly taken goal after 10 minutes that gave them a little bit of breathing room, but Clare drove on, and with points from Sarah Loughnane, Jennifer Daly with a fine effort, and Caoimhe Cahill, they've been able to pull themselves back into this game where they're right on parity now again. Rachel Murray doing the needful, but Armagh just seem to have dropped off the pace a little bit, if you were to say that, probably allowing Clare the opportunity to get level ultimately in this game. But pick a winner, it's going to be hard to go. Are we looking at extra time, and are we looking at another periods of extra time like we saw last year with Clare? I wouldn't bet against it the way things are going here. It's Clare 11 points, Armagh 1-8. It's half time here in the Glen Dimplex All-Ireland Premier Junior Camogie Championship semi-final for the right to play tip in the final on the 6th of August. And you're welcome back here to Dunamore Ashburn in County Meath for the second half of our second semi-final in the Glendimplex Premier Junior All-Ireland semi-final. And it is as it was at the start of the game. It's a draw game between these two, Clare and Armagh, two sides that would have known each other a little bit over the last few years. Clare were beaten by Armagh in the semi-final 2 years ago in Clane. But two teams probably change a lot. Definitely Clare have changed a lot since that day. Man in the middle is Bernard Heaney, and he's been helped out by Enda Loughnane, Shane Foley and Ronan Carroll. So half an hour away to decide who will be in Croke Park on the 6th of August for the K-Mills Cup against Tipperary. Will it be Armagh or will it be Clare? We should know about 3:20. Ball is in and it's Armagh that get the flick on it straight away with Leanne Donnelly driving through, being chased all the way there by the midfield partnership of Clare and Mulqueen and Carmody, but she's still going, but the break falls and it's going to be taken out here by Laura McMahon. Grace Carmody got a point in that first half, but it's been turned over again. And Clare driving, Karina Doyle driving it on for Armagh with the opening shot. And just like it was in the first half, the opening shot is a wide. Just if you're only joining us, as I said, second semi-final tip into the final beating Roscommon. The scoreline a little bit harsh on Roscommon right in that game with 10 minutes to go. Had a chance at 10 points to 6 to make it 10-7. And the tip goalkeeper blocked down the chance and it went down the field and they got a goal and they eventually won 12-8. Clare knocking this ball now into full forward now. An opportunity maybe to break away, and here it goes, Caoimhe Cahill. Cahill with the shot. Oh! Decided did she to take her pointer? Maybe she was having a shot at that crossbar, and if it dipped under, fine. But good score from Caoimhe Cahill, her second point of the game. And she's causing a few problems there for Armagh cornerback. And Clare in front for the first time in a while. Turned over that puck out, driving it in there, a little bit too much power on it there from Michelle McMahon. Probably could have found Loughnane inside. Sharp puck up then by Armagh's custodian, Ciara Devlin, but it's been turned over again, and Clare coming on the attack, and they have an overlap here. They want to make a count, but they elect to go again for a ball inside. Devlin's underneath it, and Clare, those chances could come back to haunt them. There was a 4-on-3 situation there, but they elected to go for the shot. And Armagh could make them pay here. Emer Smith looking to play that ball forward, but referee says that she was fouled by Jennifer Daly. And it's a free in for Armagh. That'll be Rachel Murray, will it be? Yeah. See Ciara Donnelly there on water duty. Obviously a player of her calibre would make a huge difference Armagh here today. As Murray plays that ball in, that's a decent effort right behind it all the way up and over the bar. And back level pegging again here. I called extra time early on. It's going to take something to prize these two apart, I think. Clare now with a chance here again. There's a 4-on-3 overlap here. Looking to make this pay. Driving forward with it. Chance inside to offload the ball, but catching it and watching it all the way. Nicola Woods. And again, Clare coughing up a chance inside. And I don't know how many more of those will accrue for them. Strong striving run here now by Karina Doyle. Had a wide already, but this time she puts it over the bar, and Armagh back in front. And she makes Clare pay for not taking the chance at the other end. Clare finding a few holes, but just not punching through it at the minute. Out towards McMahon, but the ball is broken down, and it's suiting Armagh here now at the minute. Good turnover play there by Jennifer Daly. Gets it into her hand at the second time of asking. Looked like she was being fouled there by Gemma McCann. Ball into the middle now. Roll lift there by Caoimhe. Referee elects just as she got the ball in her hand. He decided it was a foul. And Caoimhe Cahill looked like she was just about to get away. Decision made, the free in, and a chance for Sarah Loughnane to get her 7th point of the game. She's at 2:45, 3 frees and a point from play. So with 35 minutes gone, it's a draw game again. So draw game, 13 points to 110. The goal from Jennifer Curry. Jennifer been relatively quiet since. Ball breaks in the middle off of Cahill Thurl there, and it's Leanne Donnelly knocking the ball down into the corner. Rachel Murray full of running there, but inside further on, Emer Smith has 3 goals in the championship already. Is this her 4th? And Clare with the chances down at this end, probably 2 coughed up down the far end, and you can't give Emer Smith that chance, especially when she's on a bit of a goal fest, and she's got her 4th goal of this year's championship. Back of the net, 3-point game, and Clare have to go up that hill again. So Rachel Murray, Karina Doyle, and now Emer Smith on the scoreboard at the start of this second half. Clare have only got that free from Sarah Loughnane and probably should have had a few more chances put over the bar or in the back of the onion sack. But with 5.5 gone, 2:10 to 13, and a chance here now for Armagh to stretch the lead again further. Sun coming out here now in Donaghmore Ashbourne. Ball played in there with Katie Comiskey. She's pulled it to the left and wide though. Oh, Clare, having not conceded a goal in this year's championship, have now conceded 2. And for all the possession that they've had, are now finding themselves, as I said, with a bit of a mountain to climb again. Ball returned by Armagh, dropping it in, had to be batted away by Clare goalkeeper there. Clare looking to come charging again now. It goes in here towards Caoimhe Cahill, who's becoming a bit of a danger player now. Again looking to get away, being tackled all the way there by Sheena Woods. The referee said she was being pulled back. And a chance now to eat into that 3-point lead. But you would feel Clare are going to have to take one of those opportunities if it opens up again. But if you're Armagh management, you're a little bit concerned about Caoimhe Cahill and the impact she's having on the corner back there as that ball is knocked over the bar by Sarah Loughnane.
Contest the puck out, come on! Come on, win the puck out!
Right semi-final here between these two, as we expected it to be. But Armagh with the goals, leading by 2:10 to 14. Don't forget, second semi-final of the Intermediate Championship gets underway at 3 o'clock. That game down in FPD Semple Stadium. Meath playing Westmeath. Coming up at 3:30, of course, you have Tipperary and Waterford in the senior semi-final, and that's followed at 5:30 by Cork and Galway, as Clare make a change. Those senior semi-finals, don't forget, are on the RT2 and RT player as Cahill getting on this ball. Spins left and right, has her own shot off. Up and over the bar. Kiri Devlin was trying to influence him. But Quiva Cahill has all of a sudden grown into this game here. Seems to be becoming a focal point inside in that forward line. Derry and Kilkenny seem to be in play there at the minute. Just Derry look like they're leading and on the way to Crow Park. It's 2-10 to 15. And Clare coming at it again now. Quiva Cahill is the one that's stirred things for them in the last couple of minutes, but numbers back there now for Armagh. Ball played in by Emer Smith. Got that goal that opened up a 3-point lead, but Clare turning it around. Clare's Laura McMahon has been replaced by Cleena Queely from Aina Kilnamona. Ball in the direction of Loughnane. Gets a touch on it, but she's been held up off that ball there by Tierna Maguire. Ball on the ground. Quiva Cahill trying to get in there and win it, and she does. Looking to get away here now, Quiva. Still going, but held up illegally, some of the crowd thought, but the referee happy to let Leanne Donnelly get on the ball here and play the ball forward in the direction of McKee. McKee giving it off here now. Chance for an easy Armagh score. That ball is on its way up and over the bar. Back out to a 2-point lead. Latest Armagh score from Sinead Quinn, her third point of the game. Hold up there as we see another change happening for Clare. It looks like Olivia Phelan has been called ashore. So Casey Toomey from Newmarket and Ferguson for Olivia Phelan as this ball played long here. Opportunity maybe for Armagh now to get it back to 3 points. Ball is into the middle again. Shot coming from Leanne Donnelly. The ball has gone out to the left and wide. Chance kind of big in there. And keep on top of everything that's going on here. Just confirmation that the intermediate semi-final, Derry will be in the Crow Park on All-Ireland final day. They've defeated Kilkenny by 21 points to 14. That makes up a little bit for last year, of course, and Derry lost out in Nolan Park in the All-Ireland semi-final. Derry will be there along with Tipperary. Meath and Westmeath will be going off in the next few minutes to decide to play them. But who will be joining Tipperary in the Premier Junior final? Jennifer Curry trying to get forward. Thought she was stopped illegally. Referee says that she was, and it's going to be a free in. And a chance for Armagh to push it out again to 3 points. Referee coming over here to talk to his linesman. Just wondering, did he think there was any more in it maybe, but Jennifer Curry, the captain, of course, being attended to. So Rachel Murray, a chance to get her 6th point of the game. Sends it in, and the Armagh crowd like it down to my right hand side. It's over the bar. Clare now again have to go up that mountain, but Armagh rejecting it. And driving it on, Aisling Harvey Ball is in. Looks like it's going to be a free in. And Emer Smith causing a few problems in there now in the full forward line. And Clare now struggling to find a few answers. And Rachel Murray fancy her chances here. And this will be the biggest lead that Armagh had. And at this stage now you would feel Clare are going to need goal. Rachel Murray standing over this. It'll be 2 on the bounce from her. Umpire got the nod. So a quarter of an hour to go. 2:13 to 15. It's 15 scores apiece, but the goals are the difference. Jennifer Curry's after 10, and then a fine goal from Emer Smith. Getting inside and rattling the back of Lauren Solan's net. Referee has gone in to talk to his umpires. And now they're saying it's a wide ball, so that must have come from the linesman over on the far side, I think. So that score notched off. So it remains a 3-point game, and maybe that might be something for Clare to cling to. Ball batted down in the middle, but it goes towards an Armagh player, and eventually trying to get in there and get possession of it is Leisha O'Donnell, who I have to say in the first half was so important to the Clare effort. Seems to have just gone over it a little bit. And going to be a free for Armagh. And if Murray's chance was notched off, maybe this is a chance to get it back. Looks like it's going to be a card as well for Clare's number 19. Clean Aquil, he felt was a little bit over robust with the hurl there. Oh, Murray sending this on its way. Has she got it this time? Umpire likes it. And I don't think there'll be any doubt on this one. So 2:13 to 15 points, and that goal that was scored by Emer Smith, although it's 10 minutes ago now, really burst the Clare balloon a little bit. Michelle McMahon trying to get that ball in, but she wins it back at the second time, has another strike at it. Ball inside, but just all of a sudden now, ball not running for the Clare forward line. And they need something to happen, an inspiration to come from somewhere. Maybe from Sinead O'Keefe it'll happen. Giving it to Niamh Mulqueen, going to have a strike from 65 metres out. Dangerous ball, it's caught inside. Loughnane going to have a shot at it. Looks to have hit the deck. She just couldn't get the swing at it. And Armagh have the defenders there. Ashton Harvey driving it out to the far side. But Clare have turned it over. Looking to play it down along the wing. Decent ball. Need a score. Just put it over the bar. The fans look for. And that it is. It's up and over the bar. And it might just settle a nerve there. Clare's number 9, Grace Carmody, with that latest point. 2:13 to 16 points, and as stop in play as Tierna Maguire has to get a little bit of attention. I think she was involved in that block there on Loughnane. Loughnane caught the ball, lovely, turned him, just as trying to get the strike away though, was surrounded. Maguire heading to the line, and obviously needs repair or blood or whatever. And it looks like Armagh's number 19, is it Emer Smith? Over on the far side, looks like she might be coming in temporarily. So 18 minutes gone in this second half. 2:13 to 16. Armagh getting on the ball around the middle. Donnelly looking to play this ball, spray it across over this far side, trying to get up there. Jennifer Curry, ball breaks away from her, and it's the Clare defence that are looking to come out with it. But that's a good rob there by Sinead Quinn as she got her 4th point of the game. The Armagh crowd down to my right love it. Ball is over the bar. And if Clare are not careful, this game could start sailing away from them. And it looks like that blood sub has been reversed there. Maguire back in. So 2-14 to 16. It was around this time in the other game that the game turned. Roscommon were getting close to Tipperary, and then 2 goals in quick succession ultimately won the game for them. Clare take a sharp puck out. Referee said it was a foul committed, and it's a chance for the free to be taken. Ball breaks down. Cahill, very influential player at the start of the second half. Maybe position has dried up in the last while. Clare looking to get forward. It's going to drive it in there from Niamh Mulqueen, up and over the bar. And again, will that ignite Clare? It's a right game though. 17 scores for Clare, 2-14 for Armagh. 3-point game again. 10 minutes to go. Who will play Tipperary on the 6th of August in Croke Park? Ball breaks. Might work out for Clare there with Clean Aquili. Down into the corner it goes, looking for Loughnane. Gets it under control at the second time of asking. Looked like she got a pull there, but gets it back. Giving it back to Aquili. Into the middle it goes. Decent ball now for Carmody. Carmody fires it in and over the bar. 2 on the bounce from the midfield crew. And Grace Carmody turning in a fine hour. She's 3 points from midfield. And that's 2 from the midfield pairing in the space of 40 seconds. And it's a 2-point game. Right in the hunt now again, Clare. Ball breaks. Into the middle it comes with McMahon. Here's a shout outside from Mulqueen. Dropping it in. It's a long ball. It's asking an awful lot though. And just a little bit too much power on that one from Niamh Mulqueen. Ball out, short one to Nicola Woods. Pressure got to be put on by the Clare corner forward. Cueva Cahill blocks it down there. Now a little bit of pressure on. 3-on-3 in here. Looking to get the clearance from Woods. Good clearance from Nicola Woods, you'd have to say. Out to the 65 metre line it comes. Ball was touched down. It might suit McMahon. Looked like it was very close to the line. The Armagh crowd reckon it was over. The linesman quite happy with it. It wasn't all over the line. Ball goes back. Clare looking out to get within a point again. Jennifer Curry looking to keep that ball from Clare, knocking it down the line. But it's in behind now. Trying to get it moving here with Casey Toomey. But it's back into the hands here of Alicia O'Donnell. She drives it in and drives it over the bar. Clare are having their 10 minutes now, are they? It's a 1-point game with 8 minutes to go. And it's been that spell of play there. They've got 4 points in 4 minutes, have Clare. And the puck out comes from Kiri Devlin. Out to the middle, but no doubt about it. Just trying to commit to it to get in there ahead, Ellen Casey. But Donnelly was in front of her, and as soon as the pressure came on, it was going to be a free, no question about it. Leanne Donnelly using all her experience there to relieve some of the pressure that's on her defence. I might have said Armagh or Clare might have needed a goal, but credit to them. They've gone hunting the scores, putting the pressure on, and 4 in quick succession has helped that. Are we still talking about extra time, Danny, here? It looked like it was done and dusted about 7 or 8 minutes ago. Back in the pot again it is for consideration. With 7 minutes remaining. Clare lads are happy here with the linesman. Putting that free in the right situation. So Katie Kummeski try and launch this in on the 20 metre line at the far end. Plenty of orange and white jerseys up there. Sending it on its way. Clare defender bats it away. Not too sure of it though. Got to be careful. Murray is up there, but it looks like Emer Smith was putting pressure on as well. Jennifer Curry is in there. Has been quite enough in this game, Jennifer, since she got that cracking goal after 10 minutes, but you just wouldn't want to give her a sniff of it, and somehow she works that ball back. Shot coming in from Corina Doyle, but she's pulled it to the right and wide. 6 minutes left. Clare a point down. Who's going to be playing Tipperary on the 6th of August? Long ball forward, but it's gone out over the line. It's going to be a sideline ball for Armagh. Gemma McCann. Ball falls down. Michelle McMahon looking to drive this ball back across the field now. And they come on to it here now, Grace Carmody, but it's well taken there by Ashlyn Harvey, having a big second half. But it's Clare wing back there. O'Keefe that gets to that and wins it quite well. Chance to get the leveller into a bit of space here now. Loughnane out in front. Again, Clare have a little bit of an overlap. Surely a crash into the back, and it's a chance for Loughnane to get a free and the leveller here. Sarah Loughnane standing over this free. So 5 minutes, and whatever then the referee wants to play, once this ball goes over the bar, has Loughnane made it a draw game. The umpires are going for the flag. The last score she got was on the 38th minute, but in fairness, there's been some of the players around the middle that have chipped in with the scores as well, and now we have a draw game. When Rachel Murray put over that point on 46 and added to by Sinead Quinn, it was a 4-point game for Armagh, but Clare fought back, have gone up the mountain twice now. Have they got it in them to see the winner? Jennifer Daly going to try and get in there, winning the ball in front of her sisters here sitting in front of us. No, large numbers of the Clare senior panel sitting in front of us here as this ball breaks, and it's going to be a throw ball, and it's all getting tetchy now. I think this is the first throw ball we've had in the game. Clare were involved in drama last year, of course, where they played Antrim in a game that, of course, Antrim eventually went on to win the All-Ireland, where they defeated Armagh. 2 periods of extra time were played in that game. Do Clare want to be in that again? The ball is played forward now. A chance maybe to come and win this. It's Casey Toomey getting in there, but the Armagh defence have knocked it away. Driving on to a strong Daly. Did it very, very well. Touch of the ball there from Leisha O'Donnell. The two youngsters trying to win it between them, but it's played up long there by Katie Kumisky. Ball drops now. O'Keefe looking to come forward. Jewel Star in their day, of course. Looking to put it on the end of the hurl. Being held up now and looking to get forward. Definitely was met there as she looked to play that ball forward, and it's going to be a chance for Sarah Loughnane. It's a long way out though. Wasn't a whole lot Gemma McCann could do there, I think, getting out of the way, but she did commit the foul. She was committed to it.
Suck it in, lads, suck it in. Get some water, lads. Get some water.
So it all favours Clare now here at the minute with 3 minutes remaining. Sinead O'Keefe, you'd have to credit her. She came up alongside, tight up along that line. Who does this suit now to stop and play? Clare or Armagh? Big free for Sarah Loughnane. 9 points she's got in this game so far of Clare's 20. This is massive. 2 minutes of normal time. You'd imagine there's going to be at least 2. And for whatever chat went on, that free has been moved forward. Sarah Loughnane with probably one of the biggest frees she's had to take in her inter-county career. It's on its way. It's right over the bar. That is a huge score from Sarah Loughnane. That took An awful lot of guts and determination, and Clare are in front again. It hasn't happened too many times in this game. Not sure whether that puck out should have been allowed to happen, but because the player was moving, but anyway, it's been gotten away quickly to Ashton Harvey. Ball is inside. But it's the Sinead Hogg has got across to be able to clear that. Armagh looking to come winning on this, but it's going to be a Clare free, and that all suits Clare now. So 3 minutes of additional time to be played. This is still in the melting pot. Clare have climbed up that mountain twice already. They're now in front at 21 points to 214. Looking to get a block on it. They've done that. Need to keep the ball down this end of the field. Leisha O'Donnell getting it to Carmody. Carmody going to have a strike off. She puts it high. It's over the bar. Grace Carmody has had a big second half here. Driving forward with some big points at crucial moments. And she's definitely going to be in our player of the match contention. 2-point game all of a sudden. Clare have everything going for them. 10 minutes ago, who would have thought this was possible? They were facing a 4-point deficit and looked like they were in trouble. But all of a sudden, Clare have managed to keep the ball down this end of the field. 2 minutes of added time to play. Still time for someone to win and lose this game. Ball driven forward now. Underneath it again is McMahon. Ball slips from Argosto. Armagh will sense blood. They'll know how to find the back of the onion sack. There's no question about it. Sinead Quinn playing that ball forward. Clare got to be careful. Armagh coming in hunt again. In there trying to get on that ball. Leanne Donnelly. Ball breaks though, and it's Clare's to hold now. Will it be an All-Munster All-Ireland final? Will it be Clare and Tip? Will Armagh still have something to say about it? Hunting their 4th All-Ireland final appearance in a row. Ball is up there in around the melting pot again. Ball is still though with Rachel Murray. Looking to get the shot off here. Ball is out here coming with Comiskey. Looking to turn inside. That's going to be a free in, I think. A minute and 20 seconds on our clock remaining. This will add on a few more seconds, you would imagine, as well. If you're Armagh, I think you put this ball over the bar, do you? So as I said to you, Derry are into the intermediate final for the Jack McGrath Cup. They'll be playing for that on the 6th of August. Meath and Westmeath currently underway. The Premier Junior final, Tipperary already there. Will it be Clare or will it be Armagh? And you'd have to say she's probably taken one for the team there, Ellen Casey. Yellow card for her in stopping the forward movement there of Katie Comiskey. So what do Armagh do here? It's going to be about 8 Clare players on the line. Sometimes I think when you overpack the goal line, that can cause problems, but it could be 9 or 10 before we finish up here. Well, there's still time. And Rachel Murray elects to go for the score. I think you don't take any chance there. So 63 minutes gone here. And it is 22 points to 21. The referee is holding up the play because there's a substitution going to be made, and that's a clever one of whoever's making it. I think, and it's Clare just killing momentum again. Jennifer Daly is the one that's going to show a fine game from her as well. And it looks like Eve Anderson is the one that's coming in. So puck out again, 1 point game, and probably one of the best camogie matches I've seen all year anyway. Ball is driven out long. Underneath the there is Ellie McKee. Has had a big game for Armagh. Ball breaks in the middle. Leisha O'Donnell looking to go on to that. Referee is going to give a free in. And right it was. Don't think there was any doubts about it. Leisha O'Donnell, she's covered some amount of grass for Clare out there today. Had a big first half, I thought. But Sinead Quinn just in her exuberance probably to win the ball back. And also Michelle McGuigan. And it looks like chance is going to begin for Armagh. 64 and a half minutes we have on our clock. I'd say time is up on this. This needs to go dead though from a Clare point of view. Keep it alive, you give Armagh a chance. Ball is driven long, high and handsome in on the edge of the square. Anyone to get a bat on, the referee says it was a square ball. And it's still in play. Free's going to be brought forward now. Clare just got to be careful. Armagh have one more chance here. Long ball with the big boss from Kiri Devlin. Dropping in now down around the half back line. Ball breaks away. Armagh looking to get another shot at it. Could be Karina Doyle there, but there's enough Clare bodies around you'd imagine. Ball breaks though. Doyle is at it a second time. Referee allows the play to continue. Back it goes to Michelle McGuigan. Being held up there by O'Keefe. Leisha O'Donnell in to win that ball. And it's all over. Clare are in the All-Ireland final with a tremendous comeback in the last 10 minutes, coming from 4 points down to win that by 1 in the end. Climbed the mountain, I said twice, and they eventually got over it. Hard luck to Armagh. What a team they've been over the last 4 years in being there or thereabouts. Just unlucky that team has only won one All-Ireland in those last years. Heartbreak for them, but what a cracking game of camogie. And as I said to you, one of the best games I've seen this year. But it's going to be an all Munster affair. Tip will take on Clare at 12:50 on the 6th of August for the K-Mills Cup in the Glendimplex Premier Junior Championship Final. When all that action was going on, we probably forgot to tell you our player of the match. We're giving the nod here to Grace Carmody of Clare, getting our player of the match for her performance. There was others there, the likes of Sarah Loughnane, obviously Caoimhe Cahill at various different stages had big points. The centre field pairing though ultimately I think may have turned the game in the favour of Clare, and you'd have to credit though the likes of Karina Doyle, Emer Smith, Rachel Murray, Sinead Quinn. They were ones that really took the fight. Leanne Donnelly as well to Clare, but unfortunately for them, Clare just had it in the legs in the last 10 and just kept the pressure on, and that salvo of points where they got 3 in the space of 90 seconds was ultimately the game turning point here that saw victory for Clare. So they will play Armagh in the final in Croke Park on the 6th of August for the right to win the K-Mills Cup. And that will happen, as he said, at 12:50 on that day. Congratulations to Clare. They will play Tips. Stay with us. We're heading to the pitch to pick up some interviews with our player of the match, and also we'll hear from the manager. watching the man and just watching the cameraman here. And you're welcome back out onto the pitch here, and our player of the match, Grace Carmody. Can you put that into words, Grace?
Unbelievable. I think nearly having a heart attack out there, to be honest, but just so happy to get over the line. We've been quite close the past 3 years, so we're just happy to get over the line and give it a right go in the final.
You had that though, a game where I said it on commentary, twice you had to go up a mountain. It was with 10 minutes to go, it was 4 points down, and they were just in a bit of a groove. You know, you had to kind of get to grips with it very quickly.
Yeah, no, it's all about the purple patch, and once you keep performing and performing, you'll get the results. And just thankfully we got over the line there, and you know, it'll stand to us in the final, like a good battle. That's what you want going into a final. So hopefully we get over the line then again in the final, and all is happy.
But I'm just crediting yourself and obviously Mulqueen, which in centre of the field, that you probably tightened just things up a little bit and just kept pressure on then, because Armagh were struggling then to get the puck off away.
Yeah, look, that's what you're training for, like those tight battles, and that's what we're working on at training, to get away those passes off the shoulder and just to put it between the two crossbars. So thankfully we did that today, but you're not going to have days like that all the time. So but just hopefully it goes that way for us again in the final, and please God. Was
there worries at any stage? I'm just thinking you hadn't conceded a goal coming in here today, and then two go in, you know.
Yeah, but look, that happens. Like, you know, it's Camogie, it's goals and points. So goals are going to go in, points are going to go over. You just have to keep tapping away your own scores, and thankfully that happened. So yeah, we're just happy now.
So a trip to Croker and an all-Munster battle.
Yeah, no, that's what you dream of, really, going to Croker. Like, you don't get those opportunities a lot, so we're just so delighted to be getting that opportunity, and we'll have a right go at it in the final.
I said it to Tipperary though as well, that you know, for someone like Clare, having two teams, being able to keep the standard going within the county, great that you're in a situation where you are competing then in an All-Ireland final.
Yeah, exactly. Look, you're training with the seniors every night of the week. Like, we're training with the likes of Clare or the Doug and Nivo D, like Chloe Morey. Like, they really drive you on a training. You don't want to run into them, like, so yeah, we're just delighted.
Congratulations, Grace. There's birthday celebrations going on over there, so I'll let you over to who it is, but I'm going to call in the manager, John Carmody, is going to join us now. John, congratulations. You probably lived every bit. I see a split on the top of your head. I don't know whether you were out there hurling as well, were you?
Well, when there were a few hairs I've left there, I think they're gone after that. What a game of Camogie. Hats off to Armagh, brilliant team. But hats off to our girls, what character they showed. 4 points down, 12 minutes to go, and then to come along and score 22 points and win by 2. This is a huge breakthrough for Clare Camogie, and you know, we've a combined group there, juniors and seniors training all year, and our senior team, I want to mention them because the juniors are going to get the limelight now, but like we have girls there that come in wanting to be on the Clare Camogie panels because of the leaders and the role models we have in the senior team, and they've come in, they've seen how you prepare, how you need to prepare for the highest level, and this is a huge breakthrough for us now, getting to Croke Park regardless of the result in that final. We know now we'll have 6 or 7 girls that will get the experience needed to push on onto our senior panel next year, and hopefully this win gives the encouragement for our other younger players. Paul Quealy and his management team are an under 16A Shield All-Ireland final next Saturday, and I wish them the best of luck, and those players should be looking at 2 or 3 years time pushing in here, and you know, I'm just thrilled for the whole Camogie Clare setup, a lot of work going in, and it's tremendous now to take a Clare team to Croke Park.
Well, it says a lot about it, John, the fact that there was a rich vein of senior panel members here and everything cheering you on.
Yeah, look, there's a tight band there. You know, we'd have been very disappointed. We shipped 2 very serious injuries in the senior game against Cork, and it looked a bad beating in the end, but it did not reflect the work that our senior team put in. We'd like to think that our performance against Galway, where we pushed Galway to the last puck of the ball in Cusack Park 2 weeks before that, is where our senior team is at, and we're trying to build in Clare. Look, there is a gap between the top 4 and there's a cohort of teams underneath them, ourselves, Wexford, Dublin, you know, Waterford possibly, and we're trying to get the work done to push beyond that group and challenge the top 4, and we're going the right way about it. But today was huge for us. If we didn't win here today, there's huge work put in by this management team. I want to commend our coaches, Eugene Foodie and Ryan Morris, excellent hurling coaches doing tremendous work. Our strength and conditioning, Jamie Fitzgibbon, you see the condition of the girls there. We finished strong. I think we got the last 6 points. And Brendan Foley with our goalkeeper, Emery McGann. There's a huge effort going in from everybody in the setup, and not just for the players, but the management and the county board as a whole. They give us considerable backing, and we're eagerly looking forward to bringing the Clare team to Croke Park now, and what a setting, and we'll prepare for 2 weeks, and we're really looking forward to these girls letting them play their camogie in Croke Park.
John, can I just ask you though, I'm on commentary, I don't see them every night or anything like that, so I'm looking at a game here today. Armagh get a goal, they build on a couple of points, and all of a sudden they have that 4-point lead and there's 10 minutes to go. You're thinking, they've been in this pot before, they know how to see this out. Tell me on the line, you had obviously utmost confidence in what was going on. What ultimately turned it for you?
Well, I think our bench turned it for us ultimately. And look, we had girls there that didn't get on today. Excellent players. We have a very even, committed team of players. And Joe, the likes of Clean Queely there coming in a wing back, give it a lift. All the subs came in. Casey Toomey added pace inside the full forward line. So it's kind of the sum of its parts. I think we finished with a very athletic, fit team on the field, and that helped us push over the line. And then we had the players able to keep their heads and get quality scores. Niamh Mulqueen got a great point from the middle of the field. Grace had chipped in with 1 or 2. Leisha O'Donnell got a great score. And Sarah Loughnane on the freeze today. Yeah. Outstanding. Absolutely.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. You have 2 weeks to look forward to, John. It's going to be a headache now to pick a team, I'd imagine.
That's what we want. We love those headaches, and just hopefully for our bench are watching this, and hopefully they'll be watching it over the next couple of days. Hopefully they'll push on, because they're pushing on and they're driving standards, and delighted for everyone at that panel to get to Grace Croke Park, and huge test against Tipperary now, and we look forward to it. Well,
congratulations and well done, John, and thanks for joining us. John Carmody there, the Clare manager, giving us his thoughts then on their victory here today, and cracking 2 semi-finals. I know the 10-point win for Tip probably doesn't do Roscommon justice, but 2 good games here and our right semi-final here between Armagh and Clare. But unfortunately that run of Armagh been on the last few years has come to an end. They've been defeated here by an up-and-coming Clare crew. Well, who knows where they're going to stop if they're able to drive on from Croke Park. But Tipperary stand in their way, and that all happens on the 6th of August at 12:50. That is the fight for the K-Mills Cup in the Premier Junior Championship final. Don't forget, Derry are already through in the intermediate, underway at the minute. You can watch Meath and Westmeath with Paul Jenkins live from Semple Stadium. And also just getting underway now is Waterford, I should say, and Tipperary in the senior semi-final. That follows at 5:30. Those games, the senior games from Nolan Park, are on RT2 and the RTE player. My thanks to Danny Turley for the great work done in the background. On behalf of Entray, my thanks to him and to all the lads back at base. My name is Killian Whelan. We'll talk to you soon.